Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Miles Mikolas will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's Bolton. 2 balls, no strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Now the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now a throw over, and just manages to get his hand in. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Trevor Rogers gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, here is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Carlson.
Up next, Dylan Carlson. First pitch of the AB now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for the second out. Next, it'll be J.D. Martinez. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starting to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
0-1's the count.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks second in that department. So next to hit is Jorge Alfaro, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Ball
Oh,
one.
that's off the plate.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's
One
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Connor Scott.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. One ball, 1 strike to count. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 2-1.
That's a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So now here is Trevor Rogers looking to put them ahead early with this at bat. First offering.
Ball, that's down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The set and the 2-0, and it's fouled away. Two and one, here it is.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but you got to execute.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now the pitch.
1-0. Two and 0.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. Get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and 32 driven in. The 1-0 home.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home.
Hey!
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Paul DeYoung digs in next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Nope.
And he
that's
lays
the ball.
off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
No strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, John Birdie.
John.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey!
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. On the ground to the right side. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Next up, Corey Dickerson flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate is Harrison Bader, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season.
Bader.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers, 9 driven in. The 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, Michael.
In now, Miles Michaelis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Up next to the Marlins.
At the plate now is Brian Anderson. He doubled his last time up. First offering.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here is Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. That brings in Tommy Edman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch.
Ball. Damn.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here it comes, 1-0. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making it work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in is Chisholm. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here's the 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. DeYoung's got it. And the 5th will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next is Hunter Scott. Worked a walk plate appearance. The pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Great to have a tough time.
And swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitch that trusts and works off fast there. He decided he didn't need to use anything. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the Trevor Rogers. And that misses for ball. You're empty here with 2. A ball and 2 strikes for the Marlins pitcher. Down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Halfway, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th here.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was manager of the Card to discuss his thoughts on his lineup, happy with their discipline in this one. A lot of their outs come from weak contact and strikeouts as a rotating pitches outs them. It's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Bullshit. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar moving to his left. 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's too high.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Scott is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader, struck out in his first at-bat. The pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Aye.
And that misses 2-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Now to bat, Corey Dickerson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pitch on the way. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. Fourth home run for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's starting Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box, Tyler Flowers will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. High and deep down the left line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Stepping in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. There's a chin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 92.
Striding in is Brian Anderson. Flew out last time up.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Strike taken up in the zone. Cabrera is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat in the zone.
And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away.
One ball,
Smart
two
to
strikes,
lay
yeah.
off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Scott is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And he popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Seth Elledge will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 61.
Now it'll be Connor Scott, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The right fielder, Connor Scott.
First pitch on the way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now into the box, Miguel Rojas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Set and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Up next from Miami, John Verdi. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order, but they're up 1-0. John Curtis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
From the stretch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Scott back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Harrison Bader. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swinging a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler O'Neill is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And now here is Corey Dickerson. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's gone 2 for 6. Now here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Carlson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball. 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now back, the first baseman.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Set and the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Flowers is there, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey! Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. He's there and records the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit is Tommy Edman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alfaro over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ball that time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Rogers wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Miles Michaelis settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Roberto Osuna hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy.